We'll be celebrating because the Vancouver International Jazz Festival, it's back tomorrow night. So many showcases. The managing artistic director, Rainbow, welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
The theme of this year, before we talk about specific artists, you guys went for it when it comes to diversity of what audiences can experience.
Absolutely, we did.
So tell us about how you put together this lineup, because in total there's what, 1,800 performances?
1,800 artists, 300 performances over 10 days.
Crazy. Okay, if someone's never been to the Jazz Festival, this is the 34th experience. You've been there for 21. Tell us about the fact that it's not just music, but the atmosphere that you will get.
We have so many different environments where we can celebrate the music together as a community, and that's one of the most exciting things. For example, we have our headlining series at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre, so that'll be a beautiful high production values experience where we have the Roots, the Wu-Tang Clan, and Herbie Hancock this year.
So let's talk about Wu-Tang for a quick second, because you know, I'm a hip-hop fan, but when I saw Wu-Tang Jazz Festival, this is quite the collaboration. How did you choose Wu-Tang for the fest?
Well, we have to program to serve the town that we live in, and we want to really just light up the audience in our city, and it's a hip-hop town. So if you're programming a jazz festival, you have to really look at the city that you live in and decide how that you can best cause like a giant buzz and set off a giant celebration.
Well, I know that's going to be one of the big showcases. What was it about the Roots that was made them a must-have for this year's fest?
We love the Roots. We think that they fit beautifully within the context of a jazz festival. And, you know, the Wu-Tang being a little bit more kind of hard-edge hip-hop, the Roots appeals to a different audience. Obviously, they're on Jimmy Fallon, and it's a little more kind of universal solventy level of hip-hop that really, I think, appeals to many generations. So people's moms are going to want to see the Roots, but you know, people younger than me want to see them too. The Wu-Tang is particularly exciting, I think, for people of my generation, and they don't tour that often, so that's a huge splash.
When it comes to Wu-Tang, I would say nothing says Jazz Fest like Ghostface Killah live on stage in Vancouver. It's going to be good. Herbie Hancock, though, you talk about musical legends.
Absolutely, and I think that was the most perfect way to balance out the biggest series that we have in terms of large theater shows. So Herbie's going to be bringing us a jazz band, which is fantastic, with Vinnie Colaiuta on drums. So this is kind of top of the global level of jazz masters, so we're really lucky to have him. And that kind of balances out that part of the program. You know, you've got a couple of hip-hop bands with different flavors, and then just, you know, a jazz master at the highest level. And
before we wrap, I just want to throw this in, the opportunity for discovery. Artists like the Sufferers, Melissa Aldana, tell us about the other showcases that really speak to the range.
One of the things that's exciting this year is we have the Vancouver Art Gallery, the Downtown Jazz Series, which is free to the public on June 22nd and 23rd, and that's just like an extremely broad range of concerts, and we've got the headliners on both of those days are Indigenous artists. We've got Snotty Nose Rez Kids wrapping up the day on the Saturday, which is a huge coup, and then we've got DJ Shub, formerly of A Tribe Called Red, with hoop dancers that are going to be performing on Sunday.
Something for everybody. CoastalJazz.ca, that's the website. Things get going tomorrow night. Rainbow, congrats.
Pleasure.
Enjoy the next couple weeks.
Let's have fun.
Yeah. Speaking of fun, that was at the NHL Awards.